So I'm going to build a raised bed. We're going to make a 10-foot bed. Have two 2 by 8 by 10-foot boards, and then one 8-foot 2 by 8. So that'll be a 10 by 4 board, 10 by 4 bed. And I'll roll a 10-foot roll of wire on the bottom to keep the moles out. So I just did a rough cut and cut the 8-foot into two 4-foot sections. So I'm going to want the bed 4 feet wide. So that means I'm going to put the long boards onto the 4-foot sections on the inside. So it's 4-foot width and 10 long. I'm going to be using 4-inch nails, number 10s, and I'll probably pre-drill the holes just in case. If you use soft pine like this is, you shouldn't have to pre-drill the holes, but I think it's safe to do it anyhow. Just make sure you don't have any splits. If you use harder wood, depends on what kind of wood you have in the area, you may need to drill. Of course, hardwood you'd have to drill, but I don't recommend using hardwood. This is pressure treated pine, which is pretty much the best thing for an outdoor bed. I think it'll last at least 5 years, maybe longer outside. I'm not going to paint it or anything. Really 5 years is long enough for me. Probably end up wanting to move it before the time is up. I don't need to last forever. So everything went together in about 10 minutes. I actually didn't pre-drill any holes because of the screws I was using and the softwood. Let me show you these screws. So these are just exterior wood screws. They're number 10 screws, 4-inch long. And let me see if I can get a close-up on that. Keep it in focus. Well, anyhow, these screws are Torx head, and they come with the Torx inside. So here's a close-up of the screw. So the next thing I'm going to do is just roll out this 10-foot roll of hardware cloth. It's 1/2-inch squares, 4 foot by 10 foot. I'm just going to use regular staples and a staple gun. And it's pretty much the last step besides flipping it over. Alright, back in a minute. Well, that went pretty smooth, except there was a hole in part of the screen in the hardware cloth, so I just ran some tape over it. This hardware cloth is made so that we can keep the moles out. We have a mole problem, and also keep out any kind of burrowing rodents that would come up from the bottom. Depends on how tall you have the size as to what will be coming in. If you have a rabbit problem, normally would have taller sides, but yeah, this definitely works great for the bottom. It's good for a worm bed. If we're making a worm bed, it should be exactly the same thing as we're doing here, except we would put plants in it. We'd put compost sawdust or peat moss, and then earthworms. But no telling what's going to go in this yet. I have to fill it with soil, and I'll probably do a video on that. If you buy soil, it's very expensive if you get the premium stuff, but you don't have to get the premium stuff. If you have your own compost, you can use that as well, except for it's not sterilized. But I'll do another video probably on filling this and what I use to do a fill that's a lot cheaper. So, the only thing left. Alright, so I'll probably come back and kill all those weeds. I'll probably just flame them down. You can do whatever you want. You can lay a weed barrier underneath if you want to spend the money, or plastic or whatever. I don't recommend plastic because it'll block the moisture, but yeah, I'll probably just flame them down with the weed killer flame and then fill it with dirt. Thanks a lot. Comment below.